Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video, and this is my everyday slash equipment camera backpack. So people wonder what equipment I use to shoot and what I carry on me every single day. So this is my camera equipment and everyday use backpack. So let's take a look inside. First off, this is my backpack. I bought it from Japan from a place called Resquad, which takes old like firefighter materials and repurposes them into backpacks. So I also have this backpack and have a wallet from them too. In this top compartment here, there's a little zipper that opens up this, and inside of it I got my Anker 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack, as well as my favorite cable ever. It's from Chafon. It's a freaking power beast thing. USB, micro USB, mini USB, lightning bolt, and USB Type-C are all included in this cable. Next, I have my Ohmmaker Bluetooth speaker. Works like a dream. It's really good. And that's it for that little pouch. And then unbuckle these two straps here, and you get to the main compartment. So I have this little bag, which I'll get to in a moment. And then I have this, and then I also have this little lunch pail looking thing, and my laptop. And that's it for what's actually inside the bag. Now let's take a look at everything else that's inside of all these little bags. So the first piece of equipment that I have is a Sony a7S Mark I with f4 2470 lens. So this is what I pretty much use to go out and shoot anything with, really. Aside from right now, I'm using my Canon T3i, so I can just have this in the shot. And I also use a Rode mic, which is currently attached to the Canon T3i. In terms of power, it's always good to have backup power. So I got one battery, two batteries, three extra batteries, and the one that's in the camera. As well as I have a charger from Wasabi Power. This is a really good company if you guys want to buy like third-party batteries. I've used their GoPro batteries and I've used their Sony batteries, and they work wonders. So that's what's in this little bag, and the reason I have it in this little bag is because it's just an extra little pouch safety that I can keep in my backpack, which is not technically a camera bag. This is literally just a backpack. So if I want to protect my equipment, I have it in this as well, just in case anything happens. So I talked about the microphone, but it's also good to monitor your audio. So I have Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs. These are really great headphones. I really like over-ear style instead of on-ear, so it goes around my ears and doesn't sit on top of them, because for me those get really uncomfortable because I have really big ears. I also carry that inside of my little carrying case that I got because I have so much stuff in my backpack that I don't want it to get crushed. That would be a bad thing. In here, I have a lot of different things. This is the Samsung T1 1TB solid state drive. It's tiny. It is, where's my wallet? It's about the same size as my wallet. Here's the Samsung T1 1TB solid state drive, and here's my wallet. They are about the same size, fits right in my pocket, either one of them, except that the solid state drive is smaller than my wallet. And then it comes with its little cable that you can use to plug in to your computer, of course. This one is my JK Party one. I have my JK News 1TB solid state drive, as well as my own personal 1TB solid state drive. And that's it from the side pouch, but now delving into the main compartment, I have a Logitech MX Master mouse. So I recently picked up this thing, and it's been really great so far because it's just so helpful, so useful to use when I'm editing my stuff. It's got primary click, secondary click, the ratcheting scroll wheel. It's got a thumb button down here, and then it's got the horizontal scroll, which I use to zoom in and out of my timeline, and then two buttons here, forward and back, which I use to shuttle clips forward and backwards. Obviously, I have my chargers for my MacBook. This is a USB 3.0 hub from, what is it? Sabrent, and this is what I use to plug in all my stuff. Every time I need to plug in all three of my drives at once, party, news, and personal drive, there's not enough USB ports on the laptop. So I plug this in, plug these in, and it works. Next, I also have my freaking favorite little power strip. It's by Monster Power, and it's 4 power outlets in one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just plugs right in. And that's it. And the next thing that I have is my 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina display, and it was upside down in my hands the entire time with slick wrap skin, natural skin with the Joker on it. So I have Premiere Pro, After Effects, Photoshop, and Audition on here. Those cover all my bases in terms of video production that I need. So Photoshop in case I ever need to create thumbnails and stuff like that. Premiere Pro is what I use to edit. That's my main thing that I always use. After Effects if I ever want to get into just doing a few effects here and there, and Adobe Audition in case I ever need to fiddle around with audio and stuff like that, just in case. So each of these components is essential to what I do as a filmmaker, as an editor, as a YouTuber, I guess you could say, and I always have to have these on me at all times. So for pre-production, I carry my laptop or I carry a notebook with me so I can write down whatever ideas that I have and start drafting out what I want to do for future videos and stuff like that, or any random idea that pops into my head. For the actual production part, I carry around my camera and my mic in that little bag that I showed you. So you never know, I always carry this around with me just in case I want to shoot something, one of the random ideas that I get in my head. It's always good to be able to monitor your audio. I know for the A7S, it has a headphone jack, so you can plug your headphones in and properly listen to what you are recording. Right now, there's no headphone jack on the T3Is, and there's no one behind the camera, so no one's listening to if this audio is actually captured or not. And when it comes to post-production, that's where the laptop, the mouse, the power supply, and these hard drives all come back in, because each one of these drives represents a different aspect of my work. My personal work, JK News, and then JK Party. So when it comes to equipment, it doesn't matter what equipment you have. All that matters is you go out, you shoot stuff. When it comes to equipment, you don't need an A7S II. You don't need any of those high-end things. I'm still functioning off of my T3i in this shot. But you could easily just use your phone if you want to ever shoot anything. It's basic, but these phones shoot in 4K now. So that's what makes it crazy, and there's no excuse for not being able to go out and shoot anything. For post-production, you don't have to get Adobe Premiere Pro, you don't have to get Final Cut, you don't have to get Sony Vegas or Avid or any of that stuff. There's iMovie, which is free on Macs, and then there's a Windows Movie Maker or some form of it that you can easily download, and there's a bunch of free options as well that you can use to edit your videos on. So it doesn't matter what equipment you have. What matters is the concepts that you go out and shoot with your friends and put out there for people to see. It's all about practice, just putting out content out there, getting better and better through that, having people recognize your work, and then hopefully earning money off that to buy bigger and better and more expensive toys. So what did you guys think of my equipment? Is it good? Is it bad? Should I upgrade? Should I downgrade? Is there equipment that you guys really want? And what equipment do you guys have? Leave down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.